Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be touring my Minecraft Bedrock long-term survival world. Of course, I'm not in it right now because we gotta go through a little story time, but if you could, please hit that like and subscribe button. It always helps. This did take a while. And before I get into the tour, there's a little bit of lore in quotation marks behind this world. So if you could kindly just watch through real quick, it'll take like a few minutes of explanation in Microsoft Paint, and then we're gonna hop into it, and maybe a few clips from actual Minecraft. So this starts out at my friend's house. Now I know Microsoft Paint. Oh my gosh, he's laying in his bed. This is a high quality bed over here, and this is me on the game. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so I'm playing Minecraft and I get a little bored. And I go, I should play Legacy Edition Minecraft. And he said, do it. So, what I did. Also, by the way, this isn't a 100% accurate description of how I made the world because I can't access the Xbox One edition of Minecraft from my PC. So, yeah, I'm just gonna wait, well, you'll see, you'll see. I then pretty simply just created a new world, survival. About 1.12 was the addition for it, if I'm not mistaken. That is the legacy. So 1.12 Java, right before the aquatic update on Bedrock Edition. And as all worlds started off, I simply came over and started punching a tree. And then after doing all the fancy stuff like killing the Ender Dragon and stuff like that, I simply just converted it to New Edition Minecraft, which at the time was about 1.19? 1.19 to 1.20, somewhere around there, a couple years ago. And just like that, I loaded back in and kind of left off where I started. So at that point, I had already killed the Ender Dragon and stuff like that. And oh, no shaders right now. Oops. Yeah, I converted it to New Edition Minecraft. So that's story time for this. Which is why when I go to my spawn, you're going to notice it looks a lot different than the world generation we have now. I forgot I might have to do this because my internet's a little spotty right now because I'm doing some other stuff on my computer at the same time. So, gotta download this. As you can see, it's a pretty hefty world, especially for a Bedrock one. So, yeah. Okay, now we're back. What was I saying? So this is world spawn. Now I can't emphasize enough that this was indeed created on the Legacy Edition. Hence why I spawned right next to this, and when we go through the nether, you're gonna see where the portal spawned. And it's gonna make a lot of sense. But a little bit of lore behind this, my enchanting setup was right outside there. I had this right here. I accidentally placed water. I wanted to keep it all lava, but I don't know what happened. There's water there. Right here was where the egg was. Over there's my little fishing dock. I had a sugarcane farm coming all throughout here. Down here's my mine. There's nothing really special down there. And in here, this is just a kind of house. Of course, it's been stripped out of everything. Oh, iron. Anything more in here? Any more goodies? Oh, okay. It's a culture though. Why is it going off? Oh, that's weird. I'll take that. It's actually kind of expensive to make. And I'll actually take this too. Who knows? I might need it for the future. That's my doggy down there. This is like my storage room. And if I come up here, this is my bedroom. Having that right next to me actually helped out a lot because I decided to. Oh, one sec. My video thing's not on, right? Gotta make that a little bit bigger. Actually, what if I just full screen this real quick? Video. How do I full screen? How do I full screen? Here we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, having that there was actually pretty good because early on I actually died to lava. Why is my AMD stuff going right now? Okay, sorry about that. The end portal is this way a little bit, but there's no point in me showing that because I haven't done anything over there yet. I'm only going to really show stuff in which I've done places. So, time to hop into the nether, and you're going to see one of my huge unfinished projects. So, down here is a nether castle, right where my portal is, right there. And I'm going to drop down real quick, just going to show you guys the terrain. You can really tell it was old generation. Anyways, this is going to be like my nether hub right here. I definitely have to turn the sound down a little bit. I'm sorry for being so loud. I'm actually going to do that real quick. Sound. Actually, I haven't played this at all, so. There we go. Much better. So. Oh, that's gassed. Alright. This is the portal to my main base of operations. Of course, as you see, I was trying to make this nether track. That one down there goes to a whole mining operation I have, mining down a mountain. Nothing really interesting over there. And right here leads to castle number 1. But I'm going to show you guys, not castle number 1, rather how I kind of originally started this whole operation, which was underground. I made like a little base of operations underground. So let's go there first. So down here was, don't mind all this stuff here right now. I was transporting villagers, pain my ass. But imagine all these walls being full with double chests. This was the main base of operations for the time. Over here, this was the smelting room with the super smelters and some more storage. Up there was a whole mining operation that looks ugly. There's nothing decorative. It's just like a whole strip mine. Quite literally a strip mine. Come down here, this was the diamond mine. Right here, I had a slime. Ooh, sorry about that. A slime chunk. So I had to kind of place some carpet down to keep it from spawning in. Right here was the farm with a little bit more storage back there. And over here was the old villager curing station. Now, it didn't exactly work how I wanted to because the zombie back here never really came to the villagers that were down, so that didn't quite work. Oh, bed. I might need that for the future. Who knows? Anyways, this is just kind of like the little main base of operations at the time because I was building something better. And let's go up to that real quick. Oop. That would be this entire castle right here. Oh, don't look at that to the right. We're not there yet. Oop. Oh, come on, get out of that. Alright, sorry about that. So, this was the castle. And what it was supposed to hold everything that I need and all be connected. For instance, right here was the ginormous storage room that I had. Of course, the chests aren't in there now because chests are entities, they cause lag, and I didn't want to keep everything all decorated here for the fear of my world crashing and me losing a lot of stuff because it is Bedrock Edition and there are some lags and stuff in that. Down here, this was the whole little farming place I had. It was just very rudimentary. I had like an automatic sugarcane farm right there. I didn't really care too much about it. Over here was some more storage. Right here was kind of like just like a little decorative room here. My bees are still over here though. Oh, hello Mr. Buzzy Bee. But yeah, the bees are still there. Along with some of that stuff. Right in here, this was like all like the goods room. So there's a bunch of like all my diamond storage and stuff like that was there. This is like a bunch of super smelters here. Come up here. This was the room for potions and stuff. There's a bunch of netherwort there. If you come over here, this was another portal room with a map room over here. Then if you waltz your way over here, this is the armory. The armory held a bunch of diamond armors and stuff like that. Where all these item frames were. Might want to take these down eventually. Okay, I got all those. And if we were to come down here, this was the old library. And there's still a bunch of chests here. Why are there still chests here? Why are there still chests? As you guys can tell, I haven't really been over here in a minute. Wrong button. I still have a bunch of stuff I need to get done here. So, I gotta take up these chests real quick. Alright, these are mine now. Coolio. Go back to this. And then out here is just an exit. This building here was nothing special. It was just a kind of connector building. I didn't add anything inside of it. And then my bedroom was right in this tower. Ooh, don't show, don't show, don't show, don't show, don't show, don't show. Was right in here. And I still kind of kept it fairly decorated. Except this chest. Give me this chest. But yes, this was the bedroom. Let's go to sleep real quick. I haven't been to sleep in this thing in a while. Now we have the entire city I am building right now. It is still a work in progress, so there's why it's kind of looks unfinished. So let's go to that real quick. And this is the whole entire city. Well, not the whole entire. And there's a little something in the background, as you can see there, which is still a work in progress too. But this entire city is what I've been doing for around the past 2 years. I quit YouTubing and all to kind of just focus and hone in on my craft a little bit and kind of get better. Of course, we have my main staple building right there, which I made a whole section for because I love that style. Anyways, if I come over here, this is where the main base of operations was. Don't worry about that right there. This is my little sheep farm. And this was originally a village right here. So if you see houses in this kind of style, almost every single one of these was a village house at one point. But it kind of got changed around a little bit. So that's that. And these ones actually all have some type of profession. Like this is a barracks. This one here was a Fletcher. Now I made these before we got the hanging signs, and then we got the hanging sign update, and I was like, oh, you're kidding me. Anyways, this one over here is the library and stuff like this. So this is like a watchtower, blacksmith. This is like a little stable that. Oh no! They got out. Oh crap! So I used to have animals and stuff in there, but not anymore, I guess. Over here's the butcher. Over here's an armorer. And as you can tell, the houses aren't decorated on the inside. That would take way too long. I just didn't feel like decorating them, so that's that. But they're fully decorated on the outside. And after I built this, I was like, well, this city looks a little small for that type of castle. So I came over here and I started this. I was like, I want a more poor section of the build, so why not do this? Over here was the temporary wheat farm that I turned into a primary one. And as you can tell, all of these houses are in the same exact style, but of course they are differently shaped. So there's not one house that looks exactly the same here, and I can guarantee it. And of course I had a composter here. Oh, I still have some bone meal in it. Because making this pathing here was a pain in my ass. But this thing will be way too big for me to run through and all, so nah, actually it won't be. As you can tell, there's a lot of buildings here. This took a long time. Now, of course, the build style, you'd be like, oh, it wasn't very hard, yes, but when you're doing the sheer amount I have done with this, and it was like, I don't know, it was just very complicated. And of course, all the walls are decorated too, and with each section, it's a different style wall. That's something I like too. I think that that portion is pretty cool, but as you can see here, this wraps around to another entrance over here, which is going to be my farming area. Don't mind that, I'll tell you guys about that in a minute, but this is going to be like my farming area, which is not even close to being completed yet. But, as you can tell, these walls are fortified. They go all the way around, and then right here, in which I'm in the future planning on making a dock right here. So, this is where a nice huge dock is going to be, and maybe a couple of ships and whatnot, because this whole thing's a river. Then after this, I was like, you know, I think this needs another section to it, because I made a new build style, and I was like, I'm going to make it in this build style, but I'm going to use some more variety like I did over here. So this right here is in a little bit different of a style. As you can tell, the pathing's a little different, the buildings are a little bit different. I like this one a lot too. In fact, this is the style that I built my hardcore world in a little bit. ish. There's still some aspects of it that are different, and one build I'm extremely proud of is this kind of like corner store here, which has a bunch of different buildings. I think these are really cool. And once again, I kind of want to have something a little bit right here, but I don't know what I want to have, so that would be for a later time. And this space still looks a little empty. I wanted to build like a big tree right here, but I haven't gotten around to that yet either. And then I was like, you know, I think I'm done with this build section, and I'm gonna end the city off here. But then I got another build style, little bit different. This one's a little bit more overgrown, and this takes a lot of materials, but I absolutely love this style. Of course, I don't have fancy leaf textures on, so one sec, let me turn those on real quick for you guys, because this one actually does rely on fancy leaves. I'll take off beautiful skies. I don't really need the beautiful skies right now, you know. And there we go. As you can tell, they look a lot better. Oh my gosh. It looks a lot better with the fancy leaves on. So this one was this kind of build style right here. I think it is pretty good. Just pretty good. Not overall like absolutely amazing, you know. Oh, I keep opening that up. Anyways, onto this over here. So I built this in between building this and this over here. I didn't fully complete this area, the one I'm landing on right now, until after I completed this right here. And this is nowhere near complete yet. So let's go look at it real quick. So this thing might not look it, but it is humongous. So this little wall you see right in front, that's just for gathering vines and whatnot, because I don't have like an automatic vine farm or anything. And then down there's a bunch of villagers, which will make a lot of sense in a minute. But this was going to be the main castle. This is just a keep portion where I have everything I need all in one place. Because my problem with the castle over there was it was a little bit spread out. It's huge, don't get me wrong, but it was spread out a lot. In fact, I need to take this down right here. But let's go inside. Now, I don't have an official entryway into this yet from down below, and I'm missing something too. Awesome. Also, don't mind a bunch of random floating items. But, oh yeah, because a creeper exploded here one day. Yeah, that kind of sucked. So this, as you first come in, there's a sugarcane farm right here, and a map wall. Of course, I haven't updated this yet, but look how big these things are. This is humongous. Anyways, and I have a little completion board of things I need to do in this world. And I have a bunch of storage. This is like all of my storage for building needs right here. And of course, the armor wall with almost every single trim. There were some trims I'm leaving out because I just don't really like them too much, and I haven't found them yet. But the best ones up top, as you can see, just take a second to admire. Just take a second to admire this. Look at the sheer number of, and this isn't even all my shulker boxes because I have many scattered throughout the world. This is just gonna be a table for something. The way to get up and down throughout this is this water. So we're gonna come up here. In the attic, there's nothing. It's just kind of up here, so nothing can spawn. Well, nothing can spawn on this. So yeah. This is the upper level. This is kind of like the working level. So I have enchanting set up. I have a little farm. I have all of my enchanted books. I have a bunch of potion stuff. I can use it anytime. Smithing table, a little like singular thing of furnaces right here in case I need that in a grindstone. I got an ender chest, I got my lodestone, which brings back to this place. I have my totem box, which isn't too full because I have an extra shulker box in my inventory. And now the moment you guys have been waiting for, the goods. So this has all been manually mined. I don't have any sort of iron farm. I don't have anything like that at all. So, looking through this right now, I actually need to add this too. Iron. Gold. This is full of copper blocks, by the way. This is my coal. Redstone. Lapis. These have not been mined. These were, of course, traded and whatnot. And the last but not least, the ultimate goods bin right here. Look at that. In fact, I have to go down to the bottom level, which is why I wanted to do this, because right down here was an automatic killing chamber. There's a story behind this, but that's where all these guys are. Down here, every single one of these bad boys are cured, and they all have certain trades. Like this one has mending, this one has unbreaking, this guy here has efficiency 5, and a couple other, trades and whatnot. And then protection 5, stuff like that. So this is just my farmers over here, and then back here I have like a little melon pumpkin farm, just because I don't really rely on trading too much for stuff, and of course more storage. And right here is the super smelters. Oh, look at that. Gotta go craft these up real quick. Sorry about that, I absolutely sneezed right there. That's why I had that in clips early, but yeah, look at that. And I'll make 12 more of these bad boys. And ooh. Ow. Oh, I'm running out of hunger right now. Jeez. I was not paying attention to my hunger bar this whole time. It's not good. And put that over there. Also, this is all like the armor stuff too. No one really cares about that stuff there. Anyways, let's go right here. Oh, I can make some more of them too. Yes, I can. And does that make a full block? Oh, yes, it does. It makes more than another block. So right now, I'm in the process of trying to get every single beacon. And the netherite is taking the longest, as you can tell. I'm only at 5 blocks right now. Oh, jeez. But progress is progress, no matter how small, am I right? Anyways, that is this portion right here. Now we gotta go to the automatic farms, because those are pretty important to the world. And the reason why this world is going to stay on Bedrock, and I'm never going to change it to Java. Also, I forgot to show off the bedroom real quick. Dragon egg, dragon head. Oh, I kind of need that. Oops. Just gotta take that in. But, what's right here? Oh. Well, bedtime real quick. Gotta sleep in this bed. Now, we're on to the farms. Have to show off the farms. Oh, also, first sword and pickaxe I made in the world. Now we're on to the farms, which are this way. Don't mind this unfinished tower. Just gonna fly this way a little bit. Okay, so right over here, this is a raid farm. I'm gonna try not to get too close to it because I'm really not trying to have a raid start. Now the reason why there's no zombie in the zombie cure is because what happens sometimes is this raid farm here decides to act up, and even though I might have the pillage effect on, it doesn't show it. So, yikes, I don't want to pillage my castle, so I have to turn it to peaceful, and then, stuff like that. And over here is probably the most effective creeper farm I have ever built. And on top of it, right here, I have a little thing going right here. Why did that happen? That wasn't supposed to happen. Oops. Anyways, this was supposed to be like a full wheat farm here, but apparently it only goes down by like 4 blocks, so the water only came to here. I just haven't, messed with this yet. But this is annoying me now. So turn it off. Come down here real quick. Right here, gunpowder, gunpowder, even more gunpowder. So just pop this right back into here. Oh, that's a creeper. And because of the trident in here, if I have my looting 3 sword out, the looting 3 effect works. So that's kind of nice. Anyways, back on. Now I'm going to go over a few of the unfinished things I kind of want to do. Starting off with this, I'm going to do a whole village transformation right here, because I think this village looks amazing. We're going to do that. Patch this up too, by the way. Also, that was just a list of just kind of the whole world. Now this is like the dedicated list of things I need to continue building. So, over by the castle over there, right along that shoreline there needs to be a fishing village. Right over here, I need to continue expanding this wheat farm. I need to finish building this castle right here, which will include a bridge coming over to this tower being built up. This would be like a prison tower, and then just overall expanding the front of this and making it look more fortified. I need to completely expand this whole city down around here, coming over. Right over here, there's a huge ravine. Right here, what I need to do is I need to make like a hobbit city down here, or like a dwarven city. And then right in there, I'm gonna decorate that cave and make kind of like like a wizard cavern or something. And I need to redo spawn and a couple other things. Other than that, this is going to be the cinematic view of the world after I kind of take down a few things that look a little ugly for it. So that's what we're going to do right about now.